Let's talk about Etong, a company that makes small portable houses that can be set up just about anywhere. They've done projects by the beach, in national parks, and even near hot springs. Their standard T30 cabin is built on a frame made of galvanized steel pipes and is pretty small, just 28 square meters. It's meant for no more than 2 people, but they've still managed to fit in a balcony and a nice-looking design that reminds you of space movies. It has water and electricity hookups too. The T30 weighs around 8 tons, making it safe to transport on a trailer on public roads. You can get one of these houses for about $35,000. It can be difficult to reach the most beautiful camping spots with a large trailer, but a small one may not offer enough comfort. Fortunately, AlphaGo has a solution to this problem. Their line of camping trailers is packed with convenient features. When closed, the S6 looks like a regular 4.7 by 1.9 by 1.6 meter single-axle trailer. It can handle rough terrain like potholes, mud and rocks thanks to its 8-blade leaf spring suspension and 265mm wide all-terrain R16 tyres. Once it reaches its destination, the S6 expands, adding 1 meter to its length and 2.5 to its height, providing enough space for 6 people. The trailer also has a kitchenette for cooking and an HD projection system with a 60-inch screen for entertainment. Its cost is $25,143. Houseline means little house in German. It's not a very exciting name, so why did Forbes and Business Insider write about it? The reason is that the designers want to change the way we live. The idea is to travel the world while feeling at home. The Houseline measures 9 by 2.5 by 4.3 meters and weighs no more than 4.5 tons, so it can be driven on public roads, at least in its home country of Australia. It comes with standard features like lighting, furniture, and plumbing. People who own campgrounds will be interested in these houses as well. The top model can sleep up to 6 people, but it comes at a cost, starting at $80,000. Show off your knowledge to your friends by telling them about this type of floating home known as a houseboat. The model on the screen is from Germany and stands out among others because of its wood-filled interior and relatively small size of 11.2 by 3.9 meters. This makes it perfect for use in inland waters, and it can easily pass through small locks. Like many boats, it only needs one outboard motor to move. Inside, it feels like a small but cozy apartment with a double bed, a kitchen, and a shower. And on the roof, you can have parties or enjoy the view. The Air Aila tent follows a unique 10 by 10 by 10 principle. It can be inflated in just 10 minutes and can fit up to 10 people, despite only having 10 square meters of interior space. It's also quite comfortable, even in temperatures as low as -40 degrees Celsius, with a heater that can be used safely inside because the floor is fireproof. When set up correctly, the tent can withstand winds of up to 80 kilometers per hour. However, using this tent requires both physical and financial effort. It weighs 95 kilograms when packed and costs $6,650. The base camp tent is perfect for adventures in any weather, making it a great choice for any occasion. The designers have taken something that was already good and made it even better with the V2 version. This model has an increased internal height of 2 meters and weighs only 27 kilograms, yet it can still fit up to 6 people in its 9 square meter space. One of the best features of this tent is its 3-layer insulation, which keeps you cool in the summer and warm in the winter. The tent's clever design allows you to pack it up in just a minute with a bit of practice. This portable home away from home will cost you at least $1,030. All you need is a van and a module from Vancoubic to have a camping truck. It's that easy. The module can fit into any L2H2 version van or larger, such as a Ford Transit or a Mercedes Sprinter. The customer gets to choose the options they want, including a shower, a sofa bed, and a kitchen. The best part is that the module is considered cargo, so no permits are needed. One person can easily install it in an hour. However, you can't be in the module while driving. Its price starts at $17,100. Zero Squared has a unique vision for mobile housing, and it's not afraid to ask for a high price either. The Aurora model starts at $145,000 and offers 48 square meters of transformable space. When the house arrives at its destination, it expands from 2.6 to 4.6 meters, making it seem like it'd be difficult to furnish normally. However, from certain angles, it's easy to mistake the interior of the Aurora for an apartment. The bedroom, kitchen, living room, and other rooms are all fully furnished and equipped with appliances such as a stove and an oven. The 3-meter-high ceilings also contribute to the spacious feel of the model. Gundaga and Yanis wanted to create the first glamping retreat in the Baltics, a place for comfortable rest and spiritual practices. They bought some land on the banks of the Barta River in Latvia, but struggled to find the right tents for their project. So, they enlisted the help of a builder friend and designed something between a cabin and a tent. Their creation generated so much interest that they founded the company Glamp House in 2021 and now sells several models. One of their tents, Barta, is named after the river that inspired it all. The Barta 32 costs at least $6,675 and offers 32 square meters of customizable space. Options include a loft, a terrace, a kitchen unit, and more. It takes a 2-person team about 11 hours to assemble the Barta 32, which can comfortably accommodate 6 people. Camping is all about experiencing nature, so there's no need for giant motorhomes or spaceship-like structures. A simple tent like the ones from Alucab will do the trick. These models are designed to be mounted on the roofs of cars and are lightweight, such as the LT50 tent, which only weighs 46 kilograms. Despite its compact size, it can comfortably fit 2 people inside. When folded, it doesn't interfere with driving and allows for speeds of up to 120 kilometers per hour. One example of the tent's thoughtful design is the ladder, which is designed for comfortable barefoot climbing. Considering its features, it's surprising that the LT50 is priced at a modest $2,980. This tent from fire hiking is inspired by the traditional dwellings of Native American tribes, specifically the teepees used by the indigenous peoples of the Great Plains. This model is designed for fans of bushcraft, which is a type of outdoor activity that combines tourism and survival skills. The goal is to set up camp in the wilderness using minimal resources, and this tent that can accommodate 8 people would be a helpful addition. It's a demi-seasonal tent that can protect you against rain and snow. Even if you're not into bushcraft, this tent is still a great option for fishing or camping trips, as it's designed to accommodate a stove. All of this can be yours for just $240. The Land Pod is a house on legs that can be easily built in various locations such as the woods, the shore, or over a hill. It's marketed as a camping pod for glamping sites and is more comfortable than a tent, but doesn't have an abundance of appliances like washing machines or TV sets. However, it does have a lot of space between the floor and ground for things like firewood storage. The construction is reliable and requires no maintenance or dismantling for winter. It takes about an hour to build, and the inside is cozy and reminiscent of hobbit holes. The Podfather version can fit 2 adults and 2 children and costs $11,370. As you know, it's always sunny in Philadelphia, which is why the creators of the Dragon V1 tent should consider marketing it in this city. This tent doesn't breathe fire or hold treasure, but it does have a unique feature. It recharges using the sun. It has a 20,000 mAh power reserve and various ports for convenience, from micro USB to Lightning. The designers believe that it's the future of camping and recommend it for mountaineers and backpackers. However, it weighs 5.4 kilograms and costs $600. It may look like a giant scattered their Lego set, but these are actually Maverick housing units. They may be small, but they're designed for glamping and would be useful for events like festivals and rock concerts. You can stack one unit on top of another to create accommodation for 4 people. The best part is that each Maverick unit can be assembled in just 5 minutes, making the construction possibilities endless. The doors can be locked, and there are USB ports for charging gadgets and LED lighting. If you don't have a special vehicle, you can carry the blocks in teams of 4. Even with its small size of 2.3 by 1.8 meters, a single Maverick unit will cost you around $3,850. Raise your hand if you've seen the movie The Spy Who Loved Me from 1977. It still inspires people today, like French architect Jean-Michel Ducancel. He created the Antha floating capsule, which looks like it's hovering above the waves. Inside the 50 square meter model, there's a living room, a bedroom, and even a solarium. It's eco-friendly too, meaning solar panels power the capsule. It also has a balancing system to prevent seasickness. But to buy one of these, you might need to become a super agent, because the price starts at approximately $535,000. A long time ago, wagons like these were thought to be the best way to travel around the flatlands of the American Midwest. And even though now there are trailers and campers for every situation, nothing can replace the unique feeling they offer. To encourage people to leave their high-tech smart homes and enjoy nature, plescraft makes these wagons based on historical designs. They're meant for glamping, so they're more like cabins than vehicles. You can't attach them to a truck and drive them on the highway, but they offer a mix of that special vibe and comfort, with features like air conditioning and a bathroom. A typical wagon is 8 by 3.2 meters and can fit up to 8 people, depending on the layout. Each wagon is handmade by skilled workers using wood and canvas, so sleeping in one of these unusual places will be a memorable experience, especially considering that it costs around $27,000. The tentsexpert team also came up with a solution for glamping, but they took a different approach. While the plescraft wagon offers a unique atmosphere and lots of emotions, the domes from tentsexpert focus on technology. The outside of the domes is covered in solar panels, each providing up to 160 watts of power. The tent can also store energy and provide a voltage of 110, 220, and even 380 volts. A standard dome has 62 solar panels, so you can easily calculate the total power. The domes also have a wastewater treatment system and a fancy interior. The largest dome, with a diameter of 8 meters and an area of over 50 square meters, can fit 4 people. You'll have to ask the team for a price quote though. So, which do you prefer, the wagon or the dome? In the movie Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, the characters went to the Quidditch World Cup and stayed in a magical tent that looked normal on the outside, but had a huge living area inside. This may have inspired the creators of Packa. Although they couldn't make a tent as small as the one in the movie, the inside of their tent is even nicer. For example, it has air conditioning and a fancy outdoor shower area. The tent also has a 25 square meter bedroom and all the furniture a person could want. Overall, it's a great option for 2 people who want to go glamping, but you'll have to ask for the price. The London Prestige tent may seem small and simple compared to other models, but it has some secrets. It can fit 4 people inside and is designed for winter use. One of the best features is the inflatable design, which means that you don't have to put anything together. Just pump it up for 5 minutes and it's ready to use. Another great feature is the transparent sunroof. Picture this: you're sitting by the stove, drinking hot coffee and watching the snow fall. And you don't have to worry about the wind, as the London Prestige can handle winds of up to 80 km per hour. All of this can be yours for $1,600. If you can't imagine a fun camping trip without a big group of friends, Zempire has got you covered. Their tents are not only big, but they can also be connected to each other. For example, the Evo TLV2 is tall enough for you to stand up straight inside and can fit 10 people. Still not enough space? Buy a few and connect them with the Aerobase 3 tent, which measures 3.5 by 3.5 meters and makes a great living room. This way, you can build a real tent kingdom. And the best part is that other Zempire V2 and Pro Series models can also be connected. The only downside is the price, as the Evo TLV2 costs $1,770. To make our camping trip more comfortable, we need facilities like toilets and showers for everyone. NatureHike offers additional tents that can be used as a washing or bathroom area with all the necessary conveniences. If there are only a few people, single tents will do, but for larger groups, double tents offer more options. NatureHike tents can also serve as changing rooms or temporary storage areas. They're made of a durable synthetic material and can handle both rain and snow. With a height of 190 centimeters, they're comfortable to use, and they can be set up with windrows. The best part is the price of only $36 for a single tent.